This is the main treasure of this country. It's amazing, beautiful postcard-like beaches. Well, that was a hike and a half, but we're here. Hey, good morning. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the third part of our Caribbean adventure. I'm in a country called Saint Vincent and the Grenadines, specifically on Saint Vincent Island. Let's go. Let's talk about this country a little bit. Saint Vincent and the Grenadines is the country that consists of many islands, the biggest one being the island of Saint Vincent that I'm currently present on. My morning routine here is just to come outside and come to the Caribbean Sea, walk with my partner, my little doggy here, and enjoy this. So Saint Vincent consists of many islands, as I mentioned before. However, we only have 2 days here, and so we're not gonna see the other islands, but there is something that I want to show you about the biggest island of Saint Vincent, and let's see what we can squeeze into it.
Welcome back to the Caribbean series. If you have been following this part of my journey around the world, you remember that in the previous episode we stopped in the beautiful Antigua and Barbuda, eventually moving to the island nation of Grenada, where we experienced its beautiful nature and got to know its amazing people. If you are new here, the first 2 parts are available on this channel, so please check it out. Today I continue to explore the Lesser Antilles and moving a little bit north of Grenada to the island nation of Saint Vincent and the Grenadines. Before I begin, I wanted to mention that we faced some challenges upon arrival to Saint Vincent. First, Emily got sick and spent majority of this time in bed, and secondly, we had encountered the rainy weather for most of our stay. At some point, I even thought of excluding the coverage of this island. However, with positive thoughts in mind, we were able to explore Saint Vincent for a couple of days, and I patched together our experiences in this episode. I really hope you enjoy it. With that said, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and
Let's just jump right into it.
a short 45-minute flight from Grenada will take you to Argyle International, located about 25 minutes away from the capital Kingstown. This country consists of the main island Saint Vincent, where we spent our time, as well as a chain of smaller islands known as the Grenadines. It has a total area of approximately 370 square kilometers, population of about 110,000, and it is predominantly Christian. A vertically striped tricolor with 3 diamonds in the middle represents sea, the beaches, and vegetation, while the V-shaped diamonds refer to the gem of the Antilles. It is worth noting that we got extremely lucky with our rental here, as it was directly facing one of the island's landmarks. I am referring to the Young Island and right next to it Fort Duvernette. As you may heard, some of the parts of the Pirates of the Caribbean was shot here, and Johnny Depp is rumored to have lived on one of these villas. Both the Young Island Resort and Fort Duvernette are only accessible by boat.
We can't find the boat, so we're gonna try to go there on our own. We might have an idea. We're gonna be back, I promise.
Today, it's a private resort with numerous villas and entertainment facilities. As for Fort Duvernette, it is an iconic fortification, once used for military purposes. It stands atop of steep volcanic rock rising about 60 meters above sea level. It was constructed by British in the 18th century to protect the island from French attacks. It features some cannons and great panoramic views of Saint Vincent as well as Caribbean Sea. A short drone flight north and we are in the capital, Kingstown. At first glance, approaching the town, everything seemed normal, including this nice cricket stadium. But then I noticed something strange, a road that resembled a tarmac or a runway for planes. I tried searching on the internet if this were the remains of an old airport, but wasn't successful. If you are from Saint Vincent or know anything about this strange road, please let me know in the comments. Another distinctive observation is that Kingstown was extremely green. It almost reminded me of the Azores in Portugal. Beautifully colored houses scattered between the green hills was something out of the postcard and foreshadowed the fact that Saint Vincent isn't really about white powder like sand beaches, but lush vegetation and beautiful nature. Other than that, Kingstown is a typical Caribbean capital with some colonial architecture, narrow streets and bustling markets. It was founded in the early 1700s and currently is home to about 12,000 people, which makes it the largest city of the nation. As I have previously mentioned, majority of our time here was spent on the southern tip of the island, where we had everything for a calm and relaxing stay. However, it wouldn't be fair not to adventure around Saint Vincent, and with that said, we pulled ourselves together and went exploring.
There are many active volcanoes in the world, and there is one here on the island on Saint Vincent, and it's called La Soufrière. And to get there, we need to actually get a local guide because after the eruption in 2021, it became a bit dangerous to hike it yourself. So we're going into the town right now and trying to find a local guide, and we're on the way there. Attempting to find a local guide around Kingstown right now, and hopefully he can take us there. We can hike it to the top.
La Soufrière is the youngest and only live volcano on the island. It rises about 1,100 meters above the sea level, occupying the northern third of the island. Since the 15th century, there was 7 exploding eruptions, with the latest one in 2021. Historical accounts from 1718 describe terribly frightening earthquakes that followed by innumerable clashes, many times louder than thunder.
We just picked up our local guides and we're heading to attempt to climb the volcano.
Close to 20,000 people live near La Soufrière, and communities have long coexisted with the volcano in their backyard. It is an interesting paradox that from the aftermath of destruction springs fertility for which volcanic soil are well known. La Soufrière is home to an array of fauna and flora, and it is a wildlife reserve under Wildlife Protective Act.
We're on our way. It looks a bit cloudy up there, but hopefully we'll get to see something. Due to limited time on this island, we have to attempt it.
The trail itself is about 4 kilometers long and should take about 2 to 3 hours. There are 5 major stops on the trail. It starts at Bamboo Range, goes through the riverbed, the bench, the Jacob's Well, and eventually leading to the summit.
Very pretty, look.
You tired?
Yeah, this hike would have been very hard in full sun, that's for sure.
As you climb the volcano, you will notice changes in vegetation of the forest.
Is this the river you were talking about?
The river?
Yeah, you said you guys use the river, but the river's dried up?
That's the one at the J River. This is the river that runs down it.
Okay.
About 40 minutes into the hike, we started facing challenges. First, Juani slipped and sank into sand.
Juani, what are you doing?
I fell in the sand.
She loves it. She loves the hike. She always finds the way. She always finds the way.
And then the weather worsened.
It's not looking good.
No.
Started to rain.
Yeah.
We might need to turn back, unfortunately, which sucks. Unfortunately, this is a no-no.
This is our turning point back with you. Yep.
That sucks. I guess we're gonna have to come back some other
See, on the
time.
way like this, it's not gonna stop opening from.
Oh well.
But we, or rather I, was determined to find an alternative. Since we were already in the northern part of the island, I've decided to go down to the coast to see another attraction here.
We're trying to utilize our time and be as efficient as possible. Unfortunately, we couldn't climb the volcano because as they say here, in the bushes there was a rain. So we had to turn around, and there's another place that we want to visit on the windward side of the island, which means east side, and then the whole leeward is the west side. But anyways, it's located nearby a village called Owia, and it is a salt pond right in the middle of Atlantic, so it's kind of like a natural pool thing. We just got here, and hopefully we can enjoy this one. The weather here seems to be okay, so let's see what it is.
According to the legend, the indigenous population in this area flourished thanks to the healing powers of the Owia Salt Pond, an ocean-fed natural pool located at the northern tip of Saint Vincent Windward Coast.
Volcanic black sand, lush vegetation, Atlantic Ocean, a natural pool in the middle of Atlantic Ocean, and it's only two of us. I think I really like this.
This large saltwater pool was created when lava from the ancient eruption of the island's Soufrière Volcano flowed into the sea.
Cool experience just to if you think about it, that's actually all lava rock, and when volcano that's literally right behind me, it's just covered in clouds right now, but when it's erupting and it was spitting the lava, that's the product of it. Lava was spat into the ocean, and because the cold water, it was it turned into a solid state. So just the fact of that makes it so cool to just sit around lava rock.
Powerful waves from the Atlantic Ocean crash against striking volcanic rock formations, spilling into the natural pool and helping to sustain its water levels. The pool is enriched by the sharp lava peaks and massive rocks. They are set against the stunning backdrop of green hills full of palm trees. Swimming here felt like stepping into a crystal clear tropical oasis, surrounded by surreal sculptural landscape.
And the cool thing about it, if you sit quietly and you don't move, you actually see all the underwater life. So we saw quite a few fishes, we saw quite a few seaweed, and it was a pretty cool experience.
While I cannot personally confirm the pool's therapeutical or healing properties, the experience of being immersed in such a raw natural beauty is undeniably most enjoyable. As we were making our way south along the east coast, I've decided to stop and get some refreshments. I love these mom-and-pop local shops, scattered around the island. This one was actually integrated into someone's house. The beauty of stopping here is that you automatically get to meet the owner and get the local tips from them.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh.
What is it? Nice ice. Yes, we do.
Peas and what? John? What's John?
Yeah, that's it, got it. Next got it.
Yeah, let me try.
If you need any more, because I have to catch up with something going on. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man.
As a result of one of these tips, we found ourselves in the middle of a local gathering. It also happened to be in the same location as one of the island's attractions I was heading to next, but we'll get to that shortly. First, I would like to highlight the people on this island, because they were so hospitable, fun, and helpful. We decided to grab a bite to eat and found ourselves in the middle of a local track and field competition for kids. The experience was super fun. I mean, how can it not be when you have a hype man like this?
Small girl! Oh no! Oh, come on, get she, small girl! Get she! Get she! He's a brother! Get she! Get she! He's coming! He's coming! He's coming! I will just catch him! Catch him, I will just catch him! Catch him! Catch him! Catch him! Catch him!
Some local party sports event. It is just so amazing. Like, we're the only tourists here. Got some local food. Everyone is just super cool, and the best part, we're gonna eat it by the Atlantic Ocean. So very nice bonus. Let's go. This is awesome. We're doing Saint Vincent proper local way.
As for the attraction itself, we were trying to get to Black Point Tunnel, also known as Jasper Rock Tunnel. It is an important site here because it was constructed in 1815 to enable quicker transport of sugar from the factory to another side of the island. It is definitely worth noting that this 360 feet tunnel was dug through hard volcanic rock using slave labor. All you have to do to get to the other side is to cross this creepy and dark stretch of land, which we have failed to do so.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, there's stuff moving on the ground.
Oh my god, there are lots of things moving.
Attempt number 2. I'm uncomfortable also, but we have to go through, we have to go out our comfort zone, you know? It's just literally 30 meters. Let's go.
Oh my god!
It's fine, it's the one that...
No!
It's the...
No! Why wouldn't you tell me those are crabs?
I thought they were crabs.
I knew they were not crabs.
Luckily, I had the drone to record the other side and to show it to you the way it looks. I'm not sure if I would recommend tunnel itself. However, exploring this side of the island was definitely a great experience, as you enjoy a unique black sand beach, eating delicious food and mingling with locals. The next day we decided to start with another trail, this time on the leeward side of the island. The road took us to the Vermont Nature Trail.
Best way to start your day, to go on a hike in the morning. And because we were so unlucky with the volcano, we decided to go on a hike through the rainforest. See, Saint Vincent is extremely rich soil island that has very lush vegetation, and so this is the first island that we see that the greenery is all over. So we got to so-called Vermont trail, and we're attempting to go around it through the rainforest. Say again?
New fashion trend.
New fashion trend.
The trail takes you through lush rainforest with an amazing variety of tropical flora, ending up with a beautiful scenery, where majestic cliffs reach for the sky, giving way to the gorgeous valleys.
Today is a kind of hot day, but walking into here feels really good. It's so cool and moist and chill, and the smell is so nice. Like smell of what is that? Lilies? Yeah, nature. Smell of nature is nice.
This place is designated as an important bird area in the Caribbean. The trail supports populations of rainforest bird species, including a rare Saint Vincent parrot, which can be seen during the hike. All this sounds really good in theory, but with our luck on this island, the reality was a bit harsher.
How much do you hate me right now?
Do my feet tell you why? How much? Ow.
We are at the end of this beautiful trail, and Juani loved it, I think. She just keeps telling me how much she appreciates nature, and me taking her on this great adventure. On a serious note, if you like hiking and you've never been to a rainforest and it's dry here, probably a good thing to do. Just because if you're looking for the morning exercise, it would be nice to do. But we kinda weren't planning on this, so she didn't bring a proper shoes, and I think it was raining in the morning, so it's quite wet. So yeah, so that's our little adventure on Vermont Trail.
After another sarcastically speaking failure, we headed towards our last stop. Located on the leeward side, Wallilabou Bay is one of the prettiest and calmest spots on the island. This makes it a popular spot for boats, although we only saw one. However, the real reason why people come here is this place called Wallilabou Anchorage. The road led us to this bar where a gentleman, who we will return to later, gave us a somewhat bad news that indeed the attraction was closed. I mean, with our luck, why wouldn't it be? However, he gave us a tip for alternative access.
We have just arrived to Wallilabou Bay, and the significance of this spot here is this is a movie set for Pirates of the Caribbean. Some of the installations here, they still remain from the times when they were shooting the movie. So the place is actually closed, but we were able to find some remote road, and locals guided us to basically walk through the beach and through some park to get to the site.
The set was built around existing hotel, and the rooms were used by the actors. This complex was made into the village of Port Royal, which was at the time a famous pirate town in Jamaica. As a sign of appreciation, or maybe it was negotiated, but the actors and the production crew left, but the artifacts stayed. They are being preserved and maintained here, attracting tourists. They also have a museum, a souvenir shop, and a good restaurant, which of course all were closed during our visit.
Great theme park. We're just here right now with no one around, and the reason for it is because actually it's closed, and apparently we snuck in during the hours that this place is closed. But they have a lot of cool stuff here, and if you're around this area, just come in even like for a quick drink or bite to eat, and walking around this theme park is pretty cool. A lot of the stuff actually original here that was used in the movie, and then you have a beautiful bay with black sand beach, so definitely a cool stop for 2 to 3 hours.
And in case you were wondering, I did speak to the administration of the property, who were kind enough to allow us to walk around and film around here. After a walk around the property, we came back to chat with our local legend, who runs a piece of Eastern Europe in the middle of Caribbean Sea.
What's your name?
I'm Vitaly.
Vitaly.
Tony, nice to meet you.
Pleasure is all mine.
Thank you for supporting
Welcome,
Ukraine.
Man. Oh, yes. I am making a super Ukrainian flag soon
Oh wow,
to put up outside. A big one.
Wow,
So it will be done shortly.
wow. Thank you. I
I'm
really
going to make
appreciate
a
it.
big Ukrainian.
I'm getting emotional too.
I am emotional.
I didn't believe that. I couldn't believe that.
In the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. I am going to make a very big Ukrainian flag, and this will be put up here
Thank you.
on my building.
Thank you.
The
Thank
shit
you.
that you guys are going through, it hurts.
It does.
It rips my soul, not just my heart, it rips my very soul
Yeah, ain't
apart.
right. Ain't right.
And I think Putin, I call him Bloody Mare,
Yeah.
is one of the biggest idiots
Yeah,
in the world.
yeah. Thank you for supporting my country, and thank you for being a good human
The
being.
pleasure is all mine. I couldn't find the other hat, but you recognize that.
Ah, yeah.
I couldn't find where I have the other hat. This is 2017, the last time they were here.
Okay.
I couldn't find the other hat.
Okay.
And I sent you a friend request.
Yeah, I saw that. Slava Ukraini.
Slavo. Slavo.
Despite our not so ideal at times experiences in Saint Vincent, where some of them were our fault, I want to highlight that indeed it is a beautiful place. Sometimes you just need to embrace it, laugh about it and move on, as it is a part of traveling. As for the island itself, it is a majestic heart of the country, the land where untamed nature and rich history meet in breathtaking harmony. It pulses with a typical rhythm of Caribbean life and warm-hearted people. The island with a great soul, vibrant culture and hospitality. And the island I hope to see again.
Unfortunately, our time at Saint Vincent has come to its end. We only had a few days here, and it is unfortunate that we have to leave tomorrow to continue our journey. I hope I was able to show you at least a little bit of this beautiful island, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Time to go to our dinner.
For now, I'm gonna go help cook dinner, have some lobsters, enjoy this beautiful sunset, and I'll see you in the next episode. I love you. Stay safe. Stay loved.